This is take 2. So today we're reviewing the Blockies Action Edition Ava Unit 1 and Ava Unit 2. There will hopefully be multiple new reviews. Why are he wobbling like that? Hold on. Like, I don't know how well you guys can see that, but like, why don't she wobble as much? That's weird. Anyways, his horn fell off twice when I was trying to, oh my god, folks. When I was trying to do something, his horn fell off 2 times. Anyways, the build was fun. The painting and sculpting is amazing. There are painted pieces, like this green bit on the forearms here, shoulder, chest, head, mouth, all that is painted, and the knees. A bunch of stuff is painted. So, and he's got this metallic sheen to him. So he shines. He also glows in the dark. You want to see? I don't know how well you can see that on the iPhone camera, but if I set him down right there, he glows. I really don't know how well you can see that, but it looks amazing on my end. Now, I have to get up. Oh, my back. Okay, getting up. Okay. Now, while these two figures do share a few things in common, their accessories are honestly pretty different. But I'll just go on ahead and go through what's the same. So, the base, which he has to be on. I wish it was optional, but his tiny little feet are horrible at standing him up. At least on what I'm using for my background. Anyways. Oh, jeez. Camera. So he comes with umbilical cord. They share these, by the way. The Unit 1 and Unit 2 share these. So that thingy, this thingy, these thingies, and this thingy. And a base and a stand arm. And both of them come with this, along with tall building, slightly shorter building. I don't know why I'm throwing them. But it is a bit of a process to get him into the docking station. So you know what that means. Fish! So, we want to get the figure off by just pressing on these here. They're flexible plastic. And then we can just set the figure off to the side. We want to remove the stand arm. Toss that off to the side. Then we take this bit here, and it's got 2 holes. It's got 6 holes. So so 2 here, 2 here, and then 1 here and 1 here, and then 1 right here. You want to take the base, and you want to line this hole up with this hole, and just kind of plug it in there, and the rest of the things will go where they need to. So you can see this is filled up, these 2 bits are filled up, these 2 are filled up, this is filled up, and this is filled up. Flip it back over. Now, for these, take one of these, and you take this. It's supposed to be flipped up like this. You plug it in to the side like that. And just do the same thing right here. There. Don't plug it into this hole and this hole, plug it into the top and second holes. So now, you take it, and these 2 bits here, they're shaped like these 2 holes here. So you want to just plug it in right there. Now it doesn't click, it kind of just like slides into place, but it's a little annoying. But there you go. But wait, you may be asking, because you probably clicked on this because you saw #Evangelion and Evangelion in the title. Where's that cord thingy? Well, I'm glad you asked. It's right here. We want to unfurl it and kind of get it to where it's able to plug in and also go around the thingy and plug into the figure. So something like this, I don't know. And then back to this hole here. Try to use this to point it to that. You want this end right here to go into this hole. We could just come around here and do that. And there you go. Now you got that attached. So now you just adjust it to your liking. And then we bring the figure back. I'm taking it off this right after, don't worry. We take the figure back and go to the back, and there's a hole here. There's a peg right here. Sit the figure on there, put in his back, and then just kind of adjust everything to your liking. And there you go. This is probably how most people display it. I do not. I put mine in a cool action pose on my shelf, which is just where I put all my favorite figures. Now, as for accessories that he doesn't share, I have them in a plastic baggie here. He has a minigun that he holds like a rifle. A shoulder armor that has a folded up progressive knife, Golden State Auto or something, I don't know. The pallet rifle. He's got some hands, a pair of fists, a pair of spread open hands. It's another fist. A just fully straight hand to recreate the running scene, I guess. That's what the back of the box says. Let me get the rest of the hands out here. Another one of those. That's part of the pair. This is one of the, this one goes with this one, actually. A trigger finger hand for the pallet rifle and minigun, and then a hand used to hold the barrels, or the grips, of the pallet rifle and minigun. And then 2 grabby hands for the pallet knife, or prog knife, which I lost. I don't know where it went. I blinked and it was gone. Why is it not focused? There it is. This review's already 10 minutes. Oh my god. Okay. Let's lock in. Okay. So. Let me show you. Okay. Articulation. Here we go. So. Oh, right. He's got a gimmick. So, you pull this bit at the back up. Here, let me remove this. So this little bit here, you pull that up and just slide it back. And that reveals a little thing inside of it. Well, that little thing can come out. And it's an entry plug. I don't know. I barely know anything about this series. Everything I know about it comes from Jobby the Hong, which is very little. Anyways, that usually just stays in there. You get two in case you lose the other one. Oh yeah, it does open up. This flap right here also opens up to do that. And the other one you have to open it up first. But let's go through the articulation. So, at the shoulder pads, you have a ball joint right here, which can also be a swivel. You have a hinge joint at the base of the neck, which can't really do anything. You have a hinging or opening mouth. Go open it real wide. Can you focus, please? Fix the lighting so it'll actually look at it. The ball joint, the head is on a ball joint as well, so you know, side to side, you can do a full 360. You get some tilt. You can look up that far, look up barely, and look down a whole lot. The arms are on a ball joint and a hinge joint, so you can get a full rotation if you just pull it out and then go out that far. You have a little bit of bicep swivel, a double bend at the not knee, at the elbow. Put this back. The proper position. You have a wrist swivel and a hinge up and down, which can be swiveled to be a hinge side to side. Now, for the chest, there's a lot here. So you have ball joint. You have a ball joint at the chest, ball joint here, and then a ball joint here. So you can get, like, really deep abdominal crunches. Also, there's tons of side to side. You can go back a little bit, and then this bit here, as you can see, it leaves a little gap. Hopefully you can see that. It leaves a tiny little gap. Cool thing is, it's hinging, so you can just hinge it back down. Of course, there's actually pretty limited swivel. As for the legs, they can go up that far, back that far. They can spread. No drop down hips, by the way. These are both ball joints. They're also on pegs. There's a double bend at the knee. The ankle can hinge down that far, up that far, and then there's a ball jointed ankle guard here, and the toe bends all the way up. No toe bend downwards though, which, I mean, I don't know how much you would use that. But, I mean, yeah, pretty articulated. I like this guy. The build was fun. The design is cool. I like the glow-in-the-dark gimmick. But, okay, I'm gonna have to do a part 2. I should be good. I'm gonna have to do a part 2. That's the Ava Unit 1. Let's clear all this up. Alright. This review should go by much quicker because there's not much differences. So, all the pieces that I said were painted are painted, except there's a couple new ones. For example, this orange piece right here, that's painted. Like it's its own painted piece, which is funny. And then everything else is still painted. The head is different, obviously. And so is the chest. And the way the entry spot for the entry plug to plug in. So I'll move the head down. So you gotta open up this part first. Then you can pull this up and move it out. Which is different from the Unit 1. I don't have the Unit 3 yet, but when I get it, and I will soon, it will be cool. Like I said earlier, the accessories are the exact same. I can just bring out this base. These accessories are the exact same. The towers are the buildings are the exact same, not the towers. But the accessories are slightly different. For one, you get a baggie of extra parts to either make her more show accurate or something else entirely. And then the shoulder replacement parts are different. They look like this because the knife's different. They look cool. I like them. The hands are all the exact same. She has this, which I could show you real quick. So you pull this back, open this part up, and then shwip. And there you go. It's a knife gun thingy. I don't know. I didn't watch the show. It's a nice fidget. Her hands are gray and yellow instead of purple and blue. And then she has 2 knives that look really cool. Her articulation is the exact same. Like, I'm not even kidding. I wish I was. Actually, no, I'm not. I don't wish. I'm not wishing I was. It's kind of funny. But yeah, her review was 3 minutes. Ava's was like 15. Jeez. Okay. She doesn't really need the stand because if she falls over, nothing's gonna fly off, which is amazing. Unit 1. Seriously, that horn falls off way too easily. Thank God it did not drop on its head. I was gonna be so mad if it fell on its head. But, that's, the Unit 2's review. I guess it was a very short one, I know. The build was basically the exact same, except a little more frustrating in parts. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and great rest of your day, night, afternoon, evening, week, whatever. Just have a great one. Bye-bye.